Alrighty, happy Monday. So you'll need a set of weights or something of the sort. So I would say wine bottles, right? Tools, you could use milk jugs, whatever you got. Something in the ballpark of 5 pounds. Alright, so we will go over all of that with some combination movements. But to start, we'll start with our warm up. So we're gonna do some jumping jacks just to warm up the shoulder joint. Your modification is gonna be that side tap and reach. So jumping hurts the knees, hips, ankles, whatever it may be, always an option to skip the jumps. From there, we're gonna move into squat. So coming down to about chair level, right? Sitting back in the heels and then driving your hips forward at the top. Move number 3 is gonna be an inchworm. So we'll set the feet closer and straighter for a bigger stretch. And then you're gonna fold forward, belly button in, walk it back. Inhale down, exhale, press back, and then hands back to feet. No need to stand up every time. And then move number 4, you're gonna hit your plank position. Modified, you can take it to the knees. And then we're gonna alternate some shoulder taps. So it helps if you center the right hand as you tap with the left, because you wanna keep your back as stable as possible, all right? Let's do 30 seconds of each of those moves. We're gonna start with jumping jacks in 3, 2, and 1, begin. Good. So I want that full length in the arm, right? Just that little reach there. Fully warm up our shoulder joint. We have a lot of shoulders today with some forward raises, lateral, overhead. So really we want to get those shoulders nice and toasty before we fully work them. Good. Keep going. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and set those feet a little wider than shoulder width. Down to chair level and up, driving through those hips. If you have a chair handy, always can use that as a tool to make sure we're getting our depth. Never a bad thing. Good. And then make sure your gaze is forward, because that's going to help to keep our chest nice and tall. Good. Giving me 10 more seconds before we move into inchworms and our plank taps. Good. 3, 2, 1, and set those feet closer and straighter for a better stretch. Walk it out. Plank position. Squeeze those glutes, belly button in. Inhale down, exhale, press. Good. You can hang out in that forward fold for a second if you want. Feel a good stretch in those hamstrings. Good. We're gonna take this one just a little longer for 45 seconds. Good. So you got 20 more from right here. Good. Nice. The longer we keep the heels on the ground, also a better stretch there. And you're just gonna give me 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hit that plank position, and then alternate shoulder taps. Remember your modified knees down, tops of the legs are down. And you can, of course, always choose to skip the shoulder taps and just hold that plank. You're halfway right here. Nice and stable, hugging in that belly button. Remember the glutes help to stabilize our whole back side, our whole post chain. 3, 2, 1. Let's take a quick child's pose. Shift back. Good. Stretch into those shoulders. Walk those fingers out. Awesome. And then we'll go ahead and take it up. Now we have 6 moves that you are going to go through 3 times for an 18-minute EMOM. If you've done this workout before, it should look a little familiar. Always good to revisit and see where we improved. All right, so that first move is a jumping jack to overhead press. Overhead press jack. So right here. Now you're modified, just like your jumping jack. It's just a tap out to the side, and you're going to stick with that overhead press. All right, so slower is better with that. Don't feel the need to whip out as many as you do in the warm-up. From there, you're going to take it to a front raise, to a hammer curl, to an overhead press. So again, today is all about combinations, okay? Working more than one muscle per move. So palms are down for your front raise. You're gonna take them up parallel to the floor and down, and then palms are gonna come in. Hammer curl, you're gonna take them to your shoulders, but then you're gonna press them overhead, back, and uncurl, palms back down. So those 3 movements, you'll have it down pat by round 2, I promise. From there, back lunge to lateral fly. So, full move, back knee, close to the ground as you are able, and then back. Semi-bend in the arms. Again, no need to take them above parallel, Right there is just fine. Now, you may choose to skip that lunge and just focus on your lateral fly, really focusing on the shoulders. So if you're feeling a little tippy, focus on the arms. Now you may also take it down to a full lunge, back, and then come on up. So you don't need to hover that knee. Again, if balance is a little off, you may always put that bottom knee down, or back knee down. All right, and then from there, we have a side lunge with a curl. So as you bend that knee, you're curling in. Modified, you're right here. If you want to up the ante a little bit, you can take that foot in. Now, if you really want to up the ante, you pull that knee in. So that outside leg, that bending leg is like a springboard, okay? And then you're gonna hammer curl as you do that. So minute 4 is there, minute 5 is gonna be right here. So again, you can stick it here, you can bring the foot in, or you may stay stationary, whatever you feel like you're getting more out of, okay? And then minute 6, we're gonna use one weight, you're gonna take it down. We have a plank weight drag to a T-stand, lots of words. So, weight is gonna go under your chest. You're gonna drag it over. You're gonna rotate, pull it up the side of your body, and then unfold. Now that weight touches my shirt the whole time. Same thing, you'll just take it to the other side. Unfold, hit that T-stand, and back. Again, quality over quantity, that move is done slow. All right? You're gonna work for 50 seconds, and you're gonna rest and transition for 10, because we've upped the ante now. So, grab your weights, let's do it. Overhead press jack in 3, 2, and 1. Begin. So again, slower. This is gonna be a little better with this one. Just because we're dealing with the shoulders. Shoulders can be a little finicky sometimes. Good. Nice job. Now I want you to think about keeping your torso straight up and down. Sometimes if we overhead press, we get a lean back. I want to make sure your shoulders are over your hips, which are over your ankles, right? We are one straight line, head to toe, no lean back. And you will be able to tell if you are doing a little lean back because your lower back is going to start to hurt. So we don't want that. Good. You are going to give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Roll those shoulders back. Reset, shake it out. We have the front raise, hammer curl, overhead press. 4, 3, good. 2, 1. Front raise now again. Slower is better. Palms are going to come in. Hammer, overhead, and back, and down. Palms down. Now another troubleshooting thing. You want to keep your torso, just like your overhead press jack, as still and stable as possible. So it's really easy when our arms start to get tired, and you'll see this a little bit by round 3. You're going to want to use your torso to help get your weights overhead. Don't do it.
That's what I found.
Woo. Siri's talking to me. Starting to watch us. Good. Using your breath, exhaling always on the more challenging part of that movement. Inhaling down. Good. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome. All right, we have that lateral fly with our lunge. Scooch my timer over here a little bit. You've got 3, 2, 1. Begin. So as you lunge, your weights come up. Again, semi-bend in the arms, not quite 90 degrees. Helps if we stare at that one spot on the wall. And again, if you're going to choose one or the other to work, I want you to focus today on the arms. Good. Exhaling as we raise those arms and lower into our lunge, which is the opposite breathing pattern that we typically do. Because again, we're using our breath for the arms today. 10 seconds. Awesome, awesome, awesome job. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Roll those shoulders, shake it out. Big reset. Good. All right. Get my timer set. Let's do our side lunge knee pulls. 3, 2, and 1. Begin. So you curl and bend, same time. I'm going to do 3 of each variation. Whoop. So if we're confused, just look look over here, no big deal. Good. Now a little swinging with those arms is gonna be normal. Just because with this combination move, good. That leg might make your arms swing back a little bit. Good. Nice job. Making sure we're going all the way to the shoulder and then all the way lengthened. Getting the most out of our curl. Good job. If you are bringing that knee in, really punch it up. Right, that foot is like a springboard. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest, shake it out, good. Side of your glute, that's where you should have felt that. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin, so curl and bend, same time. Good. Nice job. Again, if balance is ever an issue, keep that outside leg planted. Now, super important with those side lunges that our hips get sent way back as we bend our knee. And that is going to help to keep our knee behind our toes. Sometimes with these, it's really easy to let the knee trail forward. Something we want to avoid. Good. Nice job. You've got about 10 seconds from right here. So close. For me, this is one of the hardest moves, I think. Those glute medius, right? They're underworked and we can feel it. Ready, set, rest, take it down. Rotating T-stand to that press. So one weight, set it on your chest. 3, 2, 1. Pulling that right along your shirt. Elbow up, and then unfold. Back, down, slow rotate through. Now I want to make sure your wrist is stacked right, we're not bent back. Your knuckles should be flat. Good. Right at the top. Right wrist in one straight line to the elbow. Good. If you feel unbalanced here, you can always take those knees down. Rotate, bottom knee down, and back. Good. So again, any modification is always fair game. 3, 2, 1. Rest, overhead press, jack. Go ahead, take it up. Round 2. Yay. All right, 3, 2, 1. Begin jumping out as you press up. Inhale in. Because again, we're using our breath to help the arms today. Nice job. All the way straight, all the way back. And again, if you are going to choose to sort of separate these moves, focus on the overhead press and skip the legs. You can always cater these workouts to whatever your body is feeling today. And I know that changes day by day, at least it does for me. Depends on what I had for dinner, or how well I slept, how good I feel. Nice job. 10 seconds, you guys. Good. Giving me 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome. Roll those shoulders. Front raise. 2 hammer curl. 2 overhead press. So palms face you to start. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Exhale up. Now the tighter we hold our core, the better balance we're going to have. The less rocking we'll have in the torso, more so. Good. You want to keep that body as stable as possible. Again, if that means you only have 5 of these moves done, that's perfect. Good. You're going to feel them so much more when you do them slower as well. Now as we exhale, I want you to focus on pulling your abs in. So every time you exhale, brace that core. Like we're wearing a corset is sort of how that should feel. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Shoulders should be feeling more sore than the biceps, right? Shoulders, we got smaller muscles working. 3, 2, we got that lateral raise. 1, begin lunge it back. Parallel to the floor, again, nice and slow. Lots of shoulders today. Shoulder are so many different little muscles in a part of it. So that's why it's super important we do those front raises, those lateral raises, those overhead raises. Not favoring just one. And I'm sure you can tell, right? We have those imbalances. Like the lateral raise feels much more challenging to me than the overhead. So just take note of those things, of where we might need to work. Whew. 10 seconds. Whew. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome. Roll the shoulders. Shake it and reset. Side lunge. Hammer curl. Move our timer here. You're going in 3, 2, 1. Begin. As you bend, you curl. Good. Again, I'm going to do 3 of each variation. So if you got questions, look over here. Good. Hips are back. Right, do all that troubleshooting stuff. I stay forward. Good. Because even though our torso comes a little lower on these, we do not ever want to look at the floor. Like I just did. My timer's down there. Cut me some slack. Good. Do as I say, not as I do. Good. 10 seconds. Nice job. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Awesome job. Getting that glute medius underworked, so if it's getting sore, it should be. 4, 3, 2, 1. Begin. Curl and bend. Good. Nice job. Good. A side lunge is something we all need. Works the brain a little differently because both sides are doing a little something different. Good. Nice job. That's another good thing about these combination moves, is it really makes you think. Which is never a bad thing, especially on a Monday morning, hey? Good. Whew! That outside leg is feeling it. 15 seconds. Good. Get it up there. Working for that full 50 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Shake it out. Take down. We have our rotating T stand. 1 weight. 3, 2, 1. Slow rotate. Right along your shirt. And then unfold. Again, wrist is stacked, not bent back. And again, the difference is stacked and bent. Right? We're much more stable when we're stacked. Good. You're going to plank this whole time, right? So we are squeezing our glutes, pulling our belly button in again. Knees are always fair game. Good. 15 seconds from right here. Pulling up through our bottom oblique. Right? Side plank. So as you unfold that arm, maybe pull even higher through those bottom obliques. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last round, overhead press, jack. Last chunk right here, and then we'll stretch those arms out. 3, 2, 1, press and jump it again. This right here is where you're gonna get that lean back because our arms are tired now, our bodies are ready to be done. Stack that torso. Shoulders over hips. Good. Belly button in. Again, the stronger you hold your core, the less likely you are to get that lower back pain. Good. This is another move that you want to make sure those wrists are stacked, that our knuckles are straight flat on the ceiling. Good. Last bit here, you've got 10 seconds. Good. Exhaling those up, inhale down, sweating. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it, roll it back, reset. Set those feet nice and strong under your hips. Belly button in. 3, 2, and 1. Front raise. Exhaling the whole time up, inhale down. Good. And remember, we're finishing Palms in all the way to the shoulders. All the way straight. Shoulders unfold. Every exhale we take, we're hugging those abs in. Good job. Strength training helps the immune system, right? So yay for us doing this today. A little easier on the bod, still a challenge. So 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Roll those shoulders, reset it. Lateral raise with our lunges. 3, 2, 1. Begin semi-bending those elbows. Exhaling those arms up. Inhaling down. Good. Nice job. Now if you're working your tail off and you don't get sore tomorrow, that does not mean that you did not work hard. That just means your muscles are getting stronger and are getting used to this type of movement, right? Which is also why it's important to continue to change up our workouts. We don't want to get stale, but if you don't get sore, that's okay. You should feel good after these workouts because they should make you want to do more. Good. Regardless, you should just know that your body thanks you. 3, 2, and 1. Roll those shoulders. Good. Shake it out. Side lunges. Final downhill slope here. Final 3 moves. 3, 2, and 1. Begin. Bend to the curl. Good. Nice job. Last push. So work the hardest we've worked yet, right? I had a coach back in the day that told me if you have juice left in the tank after your workout or after your race, you didn't work hard enough during. So we need to remember that, right? Kick it into high gear. You got 3 minutes left. Good. Nice job. 10 seconds. Stick those hips back, gaze forward. Awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Roll those shoulders. Shake it out. Whew. You're doing awesome. Mondays are hard. Feeling that right now. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Bend as we curl. Good. Inhaling down into it. Exhaling out of it. Good. Nice job. Good. Last big push. Good. Feel like a little stretch along your straight leg, right? If you're not, try to sink a little lower into it. Halfway. Good. Whew. Tipping over. Good. That's where we should all say, right? Nice. Then holding your core. Most of the time when I tell you guys those things, it's because I'm noticing I'm forgetting. So I'm just assuming that someone else is in my boat with me. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Take it down. Woo. 1 weight. Rotating T-stand. We end this in child's pose. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Begin. Rotate. As you unfold that arm, pull up through your bottom oblique. Good. Nice, slow, fluid motion. You're not just plopping that weight back down. You are super intentionally lowering it to the ground in the exact same track that you raised it to. Good. Making it touch your shirt that whole time. Good. Nice job. Raise up through those obliques. You should feel that little twinge on your bottom waist. Good. 10 seconds. Again, you end this in child's pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Set that weight down. Child's pose. Toes together, knees apart. Nice job. Headband came off. Good. Stretch it out. Good. Nice job. Go ahead and either take a seat or a stand, whatever's easier. You're gonna take those hands up front. We're gonna stretch into our upper back first. So hands up front, left over right, lace those fingertips, drive your fingers forward Now this is one of the rare moves in a stretch that the chin can come to the chest. Good, go ahead and switch right over left. Again, drive those fingertips forward. Good. We're gonna go ahead and let those arms pulse back to open up our chest here. I'm gonna stand up, keep pulsing back. Good. Nice job. Now lace those fingertips overhead. Big stretch, side bend. Good. Keep your torso elongated, right? We're not flapping to the side. You are reaching to that upper corner. Go ahead and take it through the other side. Again, reaching, not falling. Nice job. Go ahead and take your right arm across. Stretch into those shoulders. They did good work today. Nice. Go ahead and switch sides. Left arm. Good. All right, keep them loose today. Keep them moving. I know y'all probably got lots of work to do, so I'm sure you will be. Have a good rest of your day. Last week of October, crazy. I will see you